Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an M44, the Tier 6 American SPG. It's on the south spawn of Prokhorovka and it's under the command of WeeeWhat. And he's in platoon with Zep Head 199 in the T-34-85M. So it looks like they went into battle together on this one. Well, the M44's got a 155mm howitzer and a very wide arc of fire because the gun's mounted in a swivel bracket, which means that it can fire over a 30-degree arc to either side. In fact, that's the same arc you get on the M53, M55. And I think he nudged the Wolverine because he's trying to get into the corner, but the Wolverine's trolled him and fishtailed him in the pits maneuver. But WeeeWhat's not going to let him stop him from getting to his firing position, so he's persisting in going this direction, and all that does is delay the Wolverine even more, which is a bit silly. But there you go. Some players don't realise that somebody might actually be trying to get to a proper firing position, and they're not trying to troll you, you're blocking them, and that's a bit naughty. Yeah, WeeeWhat shouldn't have done that. He stunned his teammate deliberately, even though he didn't actually do any damage to him. He just stunned him deliberately to dick him off, or rather tick him off. Now, good job that Wolverine didn't get actually damaged by the enemy. In fact, the Wolverines fired back at him, because if he had actually damaged him, then he would have been disqualified from getting a high caliber. WeeeWhat's aiming for the Churchill 1, fires a round in, trying to get the engine deck. Unfortunately, that one falls short behind him, or goes long behind him, I should say. Okay, can't see the Churchill 1, so he's not going to shoot up there, but he's redirecting his aim up on the hill because we've got a number of enemy up there. Panzer Mark 4H, a Panzer 3 Mark K, and another Panzer 4 Mark H. He's fired in. Oh, double bubble. He hit both of those tanks together. Always nice when you get a double shot like that. Unfortunately, you can't carry premium ammo on the M44, which means that you can't increase the splash radius and do even more damage. But it is a very accurate Arty. And oh, he's going for it again. If those guys keep staying together, he's going to get a lot of damage on them. He fires one in and takes a little while to get there. Reload time is 16.15 seconds. He's using premium consumables and also got a rammer and a GLD. But you can actually improve the fire rate even more if you can use the innovative rammer, because that will speed it up just a bit more. Near miss on the Churchill. WeeeWhat's a streamer, by the way. If you want to watch his streaming channel, I'll see if I can leave a link in the description. He does have some fun moments with the enemy in his streaming channel. And that Panzer 3K is going in deep, but the Panzer Mark 4 was hanging back. Yeah, that Panzer 3, he's I think he's just gone too deep in now, and now he's being torn to shreds. Yep, there he goes. Yeah, didn't reckon on the T14, but the enemy Arty is firing at that T14 as well. Churchill 1's come up to the line, he's emboldened. He's going against our Churchill 7. It's a tier 6 game. Oh, big hit. Nice hit on Churchill 1. And there's another Churchill 1 there as well. And it looks like he's got the dirt gun because that was a very slow moving shell. Okay, he's lining a shot up. Rounds out. No, I think he was aiming specifically for the turret there and it didn't really work. I'd aim for the body rather than the turret really specifically. Unless you have to aim for the turret because that's all that's showing. He's lining up a shot on the OI, but he can't see it, and I don't think it would have moved that far yet. Mainly because the fences hadn't been knocked down. Okay, he's looking up in the north, trying to see where the enemy might be. Any sign, any clue to where they are knocking trees down? No. The Valiant was last seen behind that bush. It's a well-known spotting bush up there. He's going to fire around it anyway, just to see if the guy's still there. No sighting though. That Churchill 1's back. The one with the derp gun. He's trying to work out where the guy might be. Lost sight of him, and this time round he didn't decide to fire. Churchill 1's a very slow moving tank, and there's the OI up on top of the hill. Now he moved forward to see if he can spot our guys. He's probably got the derp gun. That looks about right. It hits the ground though, so it means that it didn't hit the target, but it would have damaged it. The A46 was in the spotting bush, but he's been spotted and he's now retreating as quickly as he can. WeeeWhat's trying to line up a shot on him, lead the target, work out where he's going. He keeps manoeuvring, and we lose sight of him. Oh, we can see he knocked down a fence post, or so I think it was a fence post, a telegraph pole rather. That A46 moved all the way across the battlefield, but he's now actively spotting, moving up and down. A46 is not really suited for active spotting. Lead the target, rounds out, good. Yes, nice shot. Track the guy and he gets taken out. So he picked up 253 from the actual shot and 118 from the stun assist. That was a very good shot, very worthwhile. And that OI, well, he's badly been touched, so I think some of the shots that he was firing at this OI didn't hit the target. And that one landed just in front of him. Tracked him though. That T14 is still a short distance away. Fires another one in at the same spot. And again, the OI didn't move as fast as WeeeWhat thought he might, but he's still firing. Plenty of ammo, 22 rounds still to go. He's trying to work out where the guy is. Fires one in. Again, didn't get it. There he is. Okay, line him up for the next one. That looks good. Yep, that looks like it's going to hit. It did. 171, nice shot. He's over 1,000 hit points of damage now. Line up another one. Work out. Landed right behind him. Now apparently the A46 has actually got fairly close to us. And there is an enemy shooting at that Valiant. And I think it might be that T-34 shielded there. Okay, lining up a shot ahead of his path. Oh, kill shots! Nice one. And the enemy's pushing on the west side of the map now. The wall ring goes down. We've got a Valiant. He's not been touched at all. Now he has been. And WeeeWhat fires one into him. 136, good shot. Now just needs to keep repeating those shots into this guy. And he's killed, so it's the next Valiant up. We're 2 tanks down at the moment, so anything that WeeeWhat can do is going to turn it around. They've got 3 tanks up on the hill now. Getting ready to hit that Valiant again. He fires one in blind. And the Valiant's still there. But he is now a splash kill. And he's about to shoot. So will he get this kill? I think so. Rounds out. Yep, got him. Nice. We lost the T-14 up on top of the hill though. And you can see that he's actually got the arc. He's extending the arc as he moves back to look at where the enemy might be. But we've lost sight of them up on the hill. We've only got the Firefly 5C and the Valiant up near the centre line. They probably can't see the enemy if they're over the other side of at the very back of the hill. And that means the first time they're going to spot the enemy is when the enemy actually crosses the railway line. There they are. A46 has come into sight. It's done a quick peek and then run away. Now he'll be spotting for his teammates. He's trying to proxy spot them at the moment by running up and down the railway line. And an SU-100 has appeared on this side. He fires one in at the A46 and gets a near miss. The SU-100 though is a priority target at the moment because he's now actually aiming at our guys. Oh, one goes down to a shot from the Firefly 5C. Panzer Mark 4H peeks up over the railway line to fire one at the 5C. If he does it again, I think WeeeWhat will have something to say about it. He's anticipating that one of them is going to come up, but he doesn't know if they're going to come up at the other railway crossing or up at this one. The A46 has done a quick run into the field from the village. Managed to cross without us seeing him. Nope, no sign. There's the Panzer Mark 4H again, trying to cross. He's definitely trying to get at R5C. We fire one in. Oh, lovely shot there by WeeeWhat. Very little to work with, but he did see the top of the vehicle, and that was enough for him to actually get an aim in. It was fully dialed in, and yes, it hit the target for 164. That Panzer 4H doesn't have much in the way of hit points left now. It's 4 versus 5. There's the A46 yet again. Fires one in. Oh, beautiful! The A46 seemed to turn slightly to the right just as the shell was already fired and drove right into the path of the shell. It was definitely, I think it sounded like a direct hit on that one. And they just lost their Panzer 4H in the north, which means now there's only 3 enemies remaining: the OI, the M44 and their Panzer 4H. We know that the OI and the Panzer 4 are over this side, which means the only enemy in the north is the M44, and one of our tanks, and I think it's the Valiant, is going north, and he's found the M44 on the enemy team as WeeeWhat fires one in at the OI. Now if they can get to the cap, they can start the cap rolling. The OI is not going to be able to get back, but I think the Panzer Mark 4H might try to get back in time. But if there's 2 in the cap, I think it's almost a guarantee they're going to win. They've killed the M44, so it means I think it's more likely now we are going to get the win. And there's the last minute hooter. Unfortunately, only 1 in the cap, which means that we're not going to be able to win by cap. And if WeeeWhat fires a round in, it hits the railway line. So we have to kill all of the enemy remaining. And that Panzer Mark 4, he's headed north. Oh, no, he stopped and turned around again. I'm beginning to wonder, this might end up as a draw. Those railway wagons stop him from actually shooting over at the Panzer Mark 4. The Firefly is moving to a position so he can shoot on the OI. 20 seconds left. This is getting very tight. The Valiant can see them, and they're both one-shots. We might be able to do it. And there goes the Firefly 5C, gets the kill on the OI. And the Panzer Mark IV is taken out by the Valiant. And that means it's a win. Went down to the last second though. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. Well, it was an ace tanker for WeeeWhat in the M44. He got a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits in this one. He got 23. He also managed to get a high caliber for dealing the most damage in the game. And he also got a Confederate as well for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. And his win rate from that battle was 6,074, which is Super Unicum standard and some more. Let's have a look at team score. He actually did get the highest damage in the game, 2,422 hit points of damage, got him the high caliber and Confederate. The next high scorer being the Wolverine on the enemy team with 2,310, and then the Firefly 5C with 2,215. When it came to kills, it was the Firefly who did the best with 4 kills, WeeeWhat got 3, so did the Valiant, and 2 kills the T-3485M, another Valiant, and 4 members of the enemy team. Their Wolverine, their OI, their SU-100, and another of the Valiants. When it came to base XP, it was the Valiant who did the best. 1,249 to him, 1,117 to the M44, and 1,086 went to the Firefly 5C. And those are the only 3 players who managed to get at least 1,000 hit points, 1,000 base XP out of the game. Actually, it didn't do the report. Okay, he managed to fire 29 shots in that game. Got 10 direct hits, 24 splash, no penetrations, damage of 2,422 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters. He damaged 10 of the enemy, killed 3, and did 167 hit points of damage assistance and 1,075 hit points of stun assist off 20 stuns. On a premium count, he earned 51,108 credits and got 70,000 credits for completing the mission and events, and that brought up a total of 121,108 credits. After ammunition resupply, he still took away a profit of 106,463 credits. So even without the 70,000 credits, he still would have made a profit, a very nice profit of 36,463. He earned 1,675 XP, got ×2 for the first victory of the day, and took away 3,351 experience points altogether. It definitely was a comeback because they were actually losing at one point. They were down by 2 tanks, but they turned it around and they won very nicely indeed. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel, please. And thanks for watching.